here. Yep. Because I was going to say, I'm sitting still. I was starting up my stream. So people can watch kitties and stuff fly. We're giving kitties wings, although they're not drinking Red Bull. So that's not how they're getting their wings. It's alright. This regular stone will give us metal too, just not as much. Because I'm getting everything. We gotta go to the left anywho after we're done. Oop. Oh, you got it. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. I know, right? That's why I always tell people I don't need to get a lag. I get free lag on ARK. Seriously. Sometimes there's some under these big rocks, so might as well hit the big rocks. Ooh, look at that RG. That is pretty. Right in front of us. Run! Ow! Go away! We don't want to kill you! We don't want to kill you! Go away! Shoo! Booger off! We don't want to kill you. Go away. Good RG. Good little RG. It's too pretty to kill. And it's not an astral, so it's not really going to give us too much as in points wise, so we'll let it live. If it was an astral, I'd say fuck it, screw it, kill it, even though it's really pretty. Where did your Drakeling go? Or is it still over at the store? You'll grab it when we get back. You're fine. That's why I just kept flying over it. Good girl. Okay, see in the middle. Uh-huh. It's fine for you to be red weighted. It's not fine for me to be red weighted. Oh, I'm not even a quarter of the way full yet, hon. Right. I told you, the rocks don't really give you much, but it still give you some. Good girl. Oh, you hit the bug. I heard it crawling. I can always hear them when they're crawling. creepy. Alright. Oh, over here. Lots of metal. Raptor! We're enjoying killing. Uh-huh. Alright, I tell you, if we see a Karcher or a Giga, I'm running though. I'd rather not. You know? Just because, you know, this is one of my special Inkies, and I believe it's my male, and it's the only male I have of the top stats. Yeah, well, right now we're good. I don't think they spawn around here, to be honest. I have yet to see a Giga or a Karcher over here. Oh, Velvet. So I got somebody that says he's my one and only boyfriend. And then I've got somebody else who says he's gonna make me his third wife. I guess I must have made a really good impression or something. I don't know. Everybody falling in love with me. I guess I'll probably have to leave some broken hearts around, you know. Mason, he used to remember GW. I don't know if you're around for GW days. That was one of my first crews. It would be during the Iron Alliance times. If you weren't around during Iron Alliance, then probably not. I know that I've found them fighting you guys before, but they quit playing the game, and then sometimes they'll come back, and it's not often. But yeah, he's with them, and yeah, I've known him for a few years too. I knew him before I knew you, Velvy. That's crazy. But yeah, too many people are falling in love with me. What do I do, Velvet? Oh, say Velvet! That's a third person that wants me. See, everybody wants a piece of me. Oh, well, you took care of my tree problem. What? I gotta stop for a second and see what she said. Really? She said I just let it play out till I get sent nudes. I mean, I've already been sent nudes. That was back in GW days. What do you want from me? And I was a bad girl. I cheated on the guy that I was seeing or talking to. But uh, I know it doesn't justify it, but when you're continuously being told, well, we speak a different language and your religion is different and you're so far away and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't consider that would have been Turkish dash underscore dash GW. He used to be the co-founder of, ow. He used to be the co-founder of GW until he gave it to the other, uh, Turkish killer, the younger generation Turkish killer. And me and him would have to sneak off to see each other because at the time I was in 12th because GW had kicked me out the first time because of listening to Attack Alliance and them fucking creating fake Discord and talking to fucking acting like I was talking to fucking minors and shit, even though I proved and showed proof that it was not me. Oh, and tried to make me out to be a racist. Yeah. They really tried to fuck me over good. I will never, and that's why I have a severe hate for old baloney. What? What, baby? Ooh. Hold on. Yep, I know. Oh, oh. I jumped off the damn RG. I was trying to pull out my fucking binoculars. I'm going to change the Slatison so I'm not jumping off the RG by accident. Whoops. You got it. Yes, he's down here with me. Do you have an empty cryopod? Okay. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. You can breathe the levels and shit into it. And I just bit my tongue. Ouch. I know, but nobody ever said that I was normal. That's because I'm not normal. I'm a crazy son of a bitch. So we're gonna go back over here and work our way up. I'm certifiable too. It's on paper. I'm serious, it is. I was diagnosed with PTSD, anxiety, depression, and supposedly I'm bipolar. All right. These have spawned Beacon. Oh, okay. Well, you have a good night, darling. Yep. Nice seeing you again. Glad we got a party chat again, man. I was kind of like, I was kind of like, what the fuck? Oh no. Anything? They jumped who? Oh, okay. We're, we're sure we're saving. Yeah, that's who jumped her though. That's good. I don't understand what the point is of jumping someone. Why did they jump her? Did they state a reason? Why did they do that to her though? Oh, Jesus. Ah! Ouchies! Yeah. Oh, I see it. You have to have a torch. Make one. Hold on. You too, darling. Oh, something's attacking. Hold on, I'm trying to see what I need to make a torch for you. Okay. Stone and flint and wood and thatch, and I got wood and thatch if you need it. It is gorgeous. You need what? There's no flint in there? Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's grab this rock right here. So we're not so far away. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's going up in the sky. I'm right here with it. I'm following it. It's going back down. It's a level 85. It's gorgeous. I'm going to clone that when you're done taming it. Do not swing because I am right by it. All right, you got to get off the inky. All right, it's starting to come towards you. Pull out your torch. It landed. It's behind you. This way. It's coming. It's coming. Wow, you taming it and it said you did a server hitch. It says you're cheating. Anything, anything at all. So, you might need my tech sword for killing stuff. Oh, grab wood. Here's some. Oh, I've only got 2 wood and 2 wood and some thatch. Food, meat. I got meat. Get in the RG. Let me go kill a Bronto. You stay here. Where's your Karcher? Toss me out your Karcher. I'm gonna go get you Prime. Alright. That's an Anki. I don't want an Anki. Wow. I'll be back. Watch the... Okay. Can you use a dino for gaining experience? Try it. Nope. I didn't think so. You need to kill it with a sword or something. Here, take my sword. Do you have element on you? Alright, take my sword. And grab the... I'm gonna cryo... nope. Just make sure you stay close by the Inky and RG until I get back. I'm gonna go try to get you some prime meat and more meat. What? Good girl. Alright, take your axe out and that you crafted and your pickaxe and go harvesting. You can't have me taking you on the RG and stuff, so. Run towards me. Where is it? Oh, there goes Ray Ray. Probably must have called. Oh, there's a couple more Brontos. Oh, and there's a baby Bronto. Perfect. That's just what I need. Alright. Got it. Let's see what Kibble Drakelings take. Valve, where'd you go? She left us. Let's Kibble do Drakelings take. Spring. Let's Google. Not that. Google. Alright, I'm gonna go get her kibble. Uh-oh. server save. Mm-hmm. Well, it's on your shoulder right now, so. I'm gonna go kill this sure. Yep. I'm going to keep this away from you so that if you need to kill something, you've got a raptor over here to kill. As soon as the torch is gone, or if the torch has been off for too long, it'll fly away. Mm-hmm. The torch is what keeps it sitting on your shoulder. You can harvest, but you just got to be fast at it. Oh, it's flying away. If you want to harvest, just pick plants. Maybe. I don't know. What do you need? It was to the right of me. It went away somewhere though. I don't know where. Let me see if I can bring something towards you. There's a raptor right here. Here, I'll jump. Oh, no. How tamed is it? You got this. It's only at 50%. Is it still on your shoulder? Well, take out your torch so it doesn't fly away. I'm gonna go kill this Rex and shit over here before it gets over to you. There we go. You took the torch off or something? Oh, it's probably taking a little bit of time. There you go. Alright, let's see if I can find you something else to kill. Uh, Kill him. Get him. There's a... Here, I'll bring this towards you. It's a... Whatchamacallit. Yep. Come on. There you go. Nice. Harvest the metal right here. Harvest the metal because metal I think is better. Use the hatchet. How's it working for you? I know, but there you go. Stone. Bella, down. Go hit the other metal node across there. There's another metal node right here. I'm gonna go grab the RG and Inky and bring it up here because I don't want to. You've got. Oh no, they're following me. Okay. Saber. Yeah. Yeah. You got this. It's almost tamed. All right. There you go. Good girl. All right, now cryo it. There you go. He don't like you. All right, grab your card, Char, and cryo it. I'm cloning that too when we get back to base. Is he? Does he have a fever? How hot is he? Do you have a thermometer? Go get the thermometer. Yeah, but see what his temperature is. Go get the thermometer and check his temperature. I'll keep us safe. Go get the thermometer and check his temperature, hon. Hey, baby. Do what Mama says. We just gotta make sure you're okay, honey. It might be also why he is cranky right now, is because he's not feeling too well. It's okay, baby boy. It's all right, honey. It's okay, darling. You're all right, honey. It's okay, baby. You're okay, hon. Come on, honey. All right. And let me know the temperature. It's okay, babe. You're all right, honey. Did you get his temperature? It's okay, honey. It's all right, baby. Come on, Bubba. It's all right. Oh, all right. Come on, honey. Uh, is he sitting still letting you do it now? All right, good. I just gotta kill this RG. It's all right, Papa. Hey, Bubby. Just relax, Papa. You'll be all right, honey. Yeah, it's not attacking. Come on, baby. It's okay, honey. Let mommy take your temperature, baby. Come on, Bubba. I know. It's all right, baby. Wow, Ray Ray. That would definitely help. Say green. Say green, Papa. What is it? Oh, oh no. Mm-hmm. Yep. Nah. I've been invited to get on Red Dead, but I haven't gotten on. I've got stuff to do here. Didn't realize he had a Spotify.
Hello, survivors. Thank you for taking the time to listen to the story. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel.
Oops, wrong
We
thing.
appreciate it, and thank you in advance. Please leave the name of the city you're listening from in the comments section below. And by 8 p.m., the rain was already hammering our little town of 1,500 souls. I was down in my basement, cleaning the barrel of my Springfield M1A when the first emergency alert pierced through the static on my police scanner. Multiple disturbances, Main Street. Unknown assailants. All units respond. The scanner crackled again. Unit 7, we need backup at the diner. People are... Christ, what the hell are they doing? I set down the rifle and turned up the volume. In 23 years of living in Cartridge Ferry, I'd never heard panic in Officer Davies' voice. The man had served 2 tours in Afghanistan before coming back to keep the peace in our quiet corner of rural Montana. Whatever was happening had shaken him badly. My basement stretched beneath the entire house, lined floor to ceiling with gun safes, ammunition crates, and display cases. 67 firearms total, ranging from my great-grandfather's Civil War Colt Navy to the AR-15 platform I built myself last spring. My ex-wife Liza used to call it an obsession. Why do you need so many guns, Ryan? You think the world's ending? The scanner erupted again. Shots fired. Shots fired at the pharmacy. Multiple casualties. I was already moving, pulling on my boots when the pounding started on my front door. Heavy, desperate knocks that made the whole frame shake. Through the peephole, I saw Jack Brown, the town mechanic, his work shirt torn and bloody. Ryan, open up, you gotta help us. I unlatched the deadbolt and Jack stumbled inside, followed by Mrs. Klugman from down the street, and Theo Caruso, who ran the hardware store. Their faces were pale, eyes wide, with something I'd never seen before in people I'd known my entire life. What's happening out there? The Blackhawks rotors cut through morning fog as we approached the quarantine perimeter. 9 years since the outbreak, and this dead town still held secrets. The helicopter banked hard and my stomach lurched against the harness. Through the porthole, Bay Harbor emerged from the mist. A skeleton of a town picked clean by time and abandonment. The pilot's voice crackled through our headsets, fighting static. 2 minutes to drop. Can't risk getting closer. Winds are picking up. I watched my team prep in the red cabin light. Benny checked his rifle for the 3rd time since takeoff. His movements precise despite the tremor in his left hand. A souvenir from our last mission in Pittsburgh. Logan stared at nothing, lips moving in what might have been prayer or just counting ammunition. The rosary beads around his neck caught the light of each puff of turbulence. Kano just spat tobacco juice into an empty MRE pouch, same as always. Trying to look bored when I knew his kids' photos were burning a hole in his chest pocket. The cabin filled with the smell of aviation fuel and morning dew as the side door slid open. Below us, the quarantine perimeter stretched like a scar across the landscape. Concrete barriers stacked 3 high, razor wire coiled in infinite loops, and the burned remains of vehicles from the early days when people still thought we could contain it. The skeleton of a news van sat rusted among them, its satellite dish pointing at nothing. Remember,
I deleted GTA again a long time ago.
Infectious disease wing. We're looking for October 2024 patient records. Anything about subject Omega. In and out, clean extraction.
Got back on long enough to get the mansion and then deleted it.
Boots hit dirt at the crossing point, and the Black Hawk
I'm not getting GTA 6.
The silence that rushed in after made my ears ring. This section of fence looked worse than our briefing photos. Winter storms had collapsed entire sections, and the razor wire hung in twisted loops like metalwork gone wrong. Scraps of fabric fluttered from the barbs, faded to colorlessness. Could have been clothing. Could have been skin. Old bones
Nah,
scattered by animals.
only if it's free, maybe.
From a pile of leaves, still wearing military
And I'm not paying for it. Because I'll probably do the same thing I've done with GTA 5, delete it like 1,001 times.
Scanning through the scope. Nothing recent. But then Bowden crouched by a
Oh,
concrete
game that
barrier.
I'm waiting to come out is Vikings Dynasty. I'm excited for that. It's supposed to come out sometime this year.
Something big had passed through here, heading deeper into
And I'll
town.
actually be able to make my own ship and everything. I'm pretty enthusiastic.
We all knew what that meant. The infected weren't supposed to move much anymore, not after all this time. Their muscles should have atrophied, joints seized up, but the reports have been changing lately. Things were stirring in the red zones that shouldn't be stirring. I tasted dust on my tongue, dry and bitter, the kind that carried spores and worse. We pulled our neckerchiefs up, though it wouldn't help much. Stay tight, I ordered. Bowden on point, Kano covering rear. Benny, you're with me in the middle. We moved into Bay Harbor proper, weapons raised, footsteps synchronized from years of practice. Main Street stretched before us like a mouthful of broken teeth. The pharmacy's windows had been shattered outward, glass still glittering on the sidewalk after all these years. A daycare center's cheerful yellow paint peeled in sheets, revealing rot underneath. Cartoon animals smiled with half faces, the rest lost to time and weather. The sweet sick smell hit gradually, growing stronger with each block. That particular stench of decay that never quite goes away. Flesh gone to leather, organs liquefied and dry. The peculiar musk of bodies that refuse to properly die. It coated the back of my throat, made coffee from this morning want to come back up. Bowden pulled his neckerchief higher, but nothing helped. You just learn to breathe shallow and think about other things. From the darkness of a collapsed diner came a wet, clicking sound, like someone working their jaw without teeth, or trying to swallow with a throat full of gravel. Then another answered from across the street. A third joined from somewhere above us, in the apartments over the burned-out grocery. Kano raised his fist. We froze. They emerged slowly, unfolded from corners with jerky movements that hurt to
Ow.
watch. Joints bent wrong, spines curved at impossible angles, moving with that
Alright,
distorted
hold on
shadow
one
of
second. I'm looking.
the first one stumbled into view through the diner's broken door. What used to be a woman. Probably, though it was hard to tell anymore. Hair hung in clumps from a scalp like dried leather. The dress it wore had fused with its skin in places, creating a patchwork of fabric and flesh. Its head lolled to one side, neck muscles.
Oh, I did get off for a little bit to go get food from the corner store and ate.
We held position, controlling our breathing. Sometimes they passed right by if you stayed still enough. The dormant ones operated on basic instinct. Movement attracted them, sound drew them, but silence and stillness could make you invisible. Three more shuffled out from various doorways. An old man whose jaw hung loose, swaying with each step. A teenager, maybe, tall and gangly with arms that dragged along the ground. Something small that might have been a child once, but I didn't look too close. Never looked too close at the small ones.
Oh, wow, I didn't
They moved
realize it was
past
actually
us, following invisible
snowed
paths
in
worn
game.
by 9 years of repetition. The same routes every day. The same meaningless patrols of territory that no longer mattered. We were statues, breathing through our noses, watching them pass within arm's reach. Then Benny shifted his weight. Just a small movement, adjusting the rifle strap that was digging into his shoulder. His boots scraped on broken glass. A tiny sound, barely a whisper. The woman thing's head snapped toward us with a crack of vertebrae that echoed off the empty buildings. For a heartbeat, nobody moved. Then its mouth opened, wider than any mouth should open, and I saw what the mutation had done to its throat.
Oh, yeah.
The scream
I'm not
started
going to bed
somewhere
anytime
deep in his
soon.
chest.
I'm
A
up for a
vibration
while.
into my bones before I heard it. The throat bulged with each shriek, expanding like a balloon, pulsing with the sound. My teeth ached from the frequency, and I tasted copper as my nose started to bleed. This wasn't any infected I'd heard before. This was evolution, adaptation, 9 years of virus doing what viruses do. The sound pierced through the morning air sharp as a blade, echoing off empty buildings, bouncing between the narrow streets until it seemed to come from everywhere at once. Windows still intact rattled in their frames. A flock of crows exploded from the rooftop in a black cloud. And then came the answers. Moans rose from every direction, distant at first, but growing closer. The sound of bodies moving in spaces that had been still for years. Window glass cracked as shapes pressed against them from inside. Doors that had been closed burst open. The careful quiet we maintained shattered like everything else in this godforsaken place. Move! I barked, and we ran. The hospital loomed 6 blocks away, its upper floors lost in fog or golden purple. We trained for tactical retreats, maintaining.
It's not going to let you get meat, dear. You got to get it off the RG.
Streets filled with staggering bodies. They poured from doorways we just passed.
Here, get it off of my RG if you need meat.
The wail drew others from blocks away, more than intel had suggested.
Oh.
Way more than the dead town should have found.
We're supposed to go back out and...
With each stride. 40,000
Yes.
deer that had seemed reasonable at base now felt like anchors.
Because I had Velvet's share play up.
The infected merged into a wave.
You're just having too much fun with my sword, aren't you?
4 blocks to the
Would you get on the darn Inky and let's go? Because my character is freezing up here.
Cane of fire controlled bursts behind us. Not to kill, there were too many, but to slow them down, make them stumble into their own fall.
And we still got materials to get.
Just brought more.
Yeah, I see that.
But we were past caring about his discipline. 3 blocks. My lungs burned.
There you go.
A woman in a business suit.
All right.
Her face was mostly gone, but she moved fast. Too fast.
I still have yet to tame a Drakeling, but every time I find one that I really like, it's like in a very dangerous area.
The big man was struggling, tobacco habit finally catching up. Then he grabbed his left arm, helping him along. That's when I noticed the side street to our right, packed solid with infected. A wall of reaching hands and snapping teeth. If they cut us off from the hospital. 1 block. Bay Harbor Hospital rose before us. 10 stories of broken windows.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to get the obsidian and crystal because definitely need that. I'm tired of having to rely on getting organic poly because, yeah.
That section was heavily barricaded.
I'm only getting that from breaking shit down, and I don't really have too much more shit I want to break down, or I'm willing to break down.
Someone had tried to make a stand here. Someone with time and tools and knowledge. Inside, I shouted, vaulting over an overturned girder. We crashed through the entrance as the first infected reached the ambulance bay. The hospital's smell hit like a physical wall. Mold and decay, and that underlying medical stench like sanitizer going along.
Oh, God.
Punched under our boots. Something that might have been blood or might have
Hold
been
on.
something worse made the floor slip. Betty slammed against the barricade section, testing it. Solid work, professional. The welds were clean, the boards fitted tight. This wasn't panic construction. Whoever built this had a plan, had time to execute it. But why just this one wing? What were they protecting or containing? The moans grew louder. Shadows filled the ambulance bay as more infected pressed in. No time to solve mysteries. We'd have to go around, find another way into the restricted area. The hospital's dark corridors stretched before us like throats. And somewhere in this tomb, Subject Omega waited. 2nd floor, I decided. Maybe we can drop down into the barricade section from above. Behind us, the first wave of infected stumbled through the entrance. A man in a hospital gown, feet bare and blackened. A woman dragging one leg, bone visible through tears in her flesh. A child. No, I wouldn't look at the child. The stairwell door stood 10 meters away. Between us and it, shadows moved in the darkness. The hospital wasn't empty. Of course it wasn't empty. Bay Harbor had been a city of 40,000. They couldn't all be in the streets. The mission had gone completely sideways. We were trapped between the horde behind us and whatever waited in the dark ahead. 9 years of successful extractions, and it might all end here, in this tomb that used to heal people. But we still had a job to do. Command needed those records. The whole human race needed those records. I clicked my rifle to full auto and nodded to my team. Time to earn our hazard pay. The stairwell door exploded inward as Bowden put his shoulder into it. 9 years of rust fought back, but desperation won. We piled through. Cano slamming it shut behind us through the simple lock wouldn't hold
All right,
for long.
let's go.
Already, wet hands slapped against the reinforced glass window, leaving smears I didn't want to identify. The hospital's bones showed in the stairwell. Concrete cancer spreading through walls where water had seeped in season after season. Black mold crept along the ceiling like a living thing, and each breath felt thick with spores. My flashlight being cut through the darkness, revealing stairs that climbed into shadow. Somewhere above, water dripped in a rhythm that sounded too much like footsteps. Second floor, east wing, I reminded them. Though we all knew the plan. Find a way into that barricaded section. We climbed, boots echoing in the confined space. The air grew thicker with each step, heavy with moisture and decay. Paint peeled from walls and sheets, revealing layers like geological strata. White over green over beige. Decades of attempts to make this place feel less like what it was. Now it was all one color. The gray brown of abandonment. First
Did he go back to
a
sleep?
door marked pediatrics hung open. Darkness beyond. Something shifted in there. A whisper of movement. We kept
Aww.
Contact, Betty whispered. Above us, a shape sat on the stairs.
All right, we got all the crystal. Nice. Good job, babes.
Now it squatted like a gargoyle. Head tilted at an angle that meant its neck was broken. It didn't move as we approached. Just sat there. Milky eyes tracking nothing. One of the dormant ones, waiting for stimulus. We edged past, backs to the wall, weapons trained. The thing's head swiveled to follow us.
Right, we got oil.
But it didn't rise. Not yet. The second floor door was just ahead. General medicine still visible through the ground. The door opened onto hell refined by time. The hallway stretched before us, lit only by gaps where the ceiling had collapsed, letting in shafts of gray morning light. Water damage
Maybe not.
Broken tiles and mysterious organic matter. The smell hit harder here. Not just decay.
We'll come back and grab that. There's some metal over here.
People came to die, and then forgot to stop moving. Medical equipment lay scattered like toys after a tantrum.
And don't forget, we are back on one time, so that's probably the reason.
That might have been white rust now stained every color of human failure. And everywhere, the walls bore the marks of hands that had clawed and scraped as their owners tried to escape what they were becoming. Jesus came and breathed. He ain't here, Bowden muttered, making the sign of the cross everywhere. We moved in formation down the hallway, checking rooms as we went. Each one told its own story at the end. A patient room where the bed was shoved against the door. Someone's last stand. A nurse's station where medication bottles lay scattered.
All right.
Empties mostly. The controlled substances long since looted. A supply closet where
Got tired of looking at the tree?
in what looked like blood on the back wall. The building groaned around us, settling with sounds that weren't quite settling. Rats, maybe something else. Maybe. The infected had had 9 years to find every hiding spot, every dark corner. They nested now, dormant until disturbed, waiting with the patience of things that had forgotten they were once human. The archives should have been at the end of the hall, according to our intel. But intel was from before, when Bay Harbor Hospital followed logical layouts and signs meant something. Now we found only a gaping hole where the floor had given way, dropping into darkness. The archives,
Good girl.
if they still existed, were somewhere below in that black pit. Rappel, Betty suggested, already unspooling the rope from his pack. I shone my light down. The beam barely reached the bottom, showing glimpses of file cabinets twisted like metal flowers, papers scattered like snow. Water cooled down there, black and still.
All right. Doesn't look like there's anything dangerous over here, so I'm going to land us so that I can grab out obsidian, oil, and all that
Odin, once
crystal
our
and all that
cities.
good stuff.
Benny, you're with me. The rope bit into my palms as I descended, even through tactical gloves. The walls were slick with something that might have been condensation or might have been worse. Halfway down, my light caught movement, papers fluttering though there was no wind. Then I realized they weren't fluttering. Things were crawling on them. My boots hit the flooded floor with a splash that echoed too loud. The water came up to my ankles, cold even through waterproof boots. Immediately, the smell intensified. Paper rotting into pulp mixed with that sweet stench of decay that meant something had died down here. Recently, Betty landed beside me, rifle already sweeping the space. The archives had been a large room once,
There you go.
organized and efficient. Now file cabinets lay toppled like dominoes, their contents spilled and soaking. Water damage had fused papers together into bricks of illegible pulp.
Right.
Finding anything useful would be like archaeology in hell.
And then
October
we're gonna go back
2024.
this way
Patient intake records.
and
Anything
drop
about the early
down.
cases? We waded through the mess, checking cabinets that still
Oh
stood.
yeah, we hit all that
Most were
already
empty.
before we went up
3 years
there.
ago by survivors looking for medical records, prescription pads, anything useful. Others were packed with papers so water damaged they fell
We'll
apart
check
at
it
a touch.
in a little bit
My
after
fingers went
we
numb from
get the
cold water,
full run
my
done.
hands switched clumsy. Then Benny froze. Boss! I turned to see what he'd found. In the far corner, barely visible in our flashlight beams, a section of wall had been broken through. Not collapsed, broken from the other side. The hole was roughly
Yeah,
sinking,
because this is
maybe
right
4 feet
about where.
across.
Okay,
Edges
we
running
go over
smooth like a
here.
passage. Drag marks led from it into our flooded archive, disappearing under the black water. That's not
I think there's metal up here a little bit. Oh,
something
bye, Velvy.
just a shift of shadow, but we
Again.
both saw it. Our rifles snapped up, fingers on triggers. The shadow shifted again, and I heard breathing that wasn't ours. Wet, labored breathing.
Ooh, there's an alpha.
Trying to remember their purpose.
Let's go.
Back to the rope, I ordered. Slow, and the attack came from behind. Something
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's grab this metal first, though.
all reaching arms and snapping teeth. Benny spun, firing 3 shots that lit the room like lightning. The thing dropped, but the sound had done its job. From the hole came answering movement. Lots of movement.
What?
They crawled out like roaches from a disturbed nest. Not the shuffling dormant ones from the street, but something that had adapted.
I see this.
And worked. They moved on all fours, bodies low, using furniture and debris as cover.
You see that?
Their skin had gone pale as cavefish, eyes huge and clouded. They'd been down here so long they'd forgotten how to walk upright. Move! I shoved Benny toward the rope as the first one reached us. It came low, trying for his legs. I put it down with a burst that sprayed water, of course. 2 more took its place, spider crawling across the overturned cabinets. My rifle chattered, muzzle flashed, strobing the nightmare scene. Empty casings splashed into the water, hissing. Benny reached the rope, started climbing my back toward it. I backed, firing controlled bursts.
Nice.
More than should have been able to fill that hole.
Yeah, and we've got a wolf attacking. I'm gonna.
Had been waiting in the dark for 9 years. My hand found a rope.
There you go, you got it.
I slung my rifle, grabbed hold, started hauling myself up. The yellow, pale hands reached from the water. Grasping, one caught my boot and I felt its strength. Desperate, mindless strength. I kicked down hard, felt bone break, kept climbing. Pull! I shouted. Kano must have heard the panic in my voice because suddenly I was rising faster, the rope burning through my gloves.
Yeah, there's 2 bags.
The things below screamed, not the screamer's wail, but something worse. Frustration, hunger denied. I cleared the hole, rolled away from the
I got it.
Betty was
Ascendant, fabricated pistol, Ascendant UD saddle.
Some were making progress, fingers finding purchase on the wet walls.
I did not want to pick up poop.
I gasped. Down. The Bowden was already backing towards
Shice.
At the far end of the hall, shapes filled the doorway we entered through. The dormant ones from the stairwell finally stirred to action. And behind them, the gunfire had been dinner bell. This way, Kano pointed to a connecting corridor.
Now we're about to get to the part where I start turning to the
The shock of
Other
the gaze of desperation
side.
infected mixed with the scuttling of the pale things from below. The hospital had become a hive, and we kicked it. The corridor led to the east wing, closer to
One
the
thing
very
I
women's
always taught
section.
myself, if you ain't
Only
got
a few
nothing nice to
I could
say
see
about
over
someone,
the
don't say
pedestrian.
nothing at all.
So close, but might as well have been miles away. We needed stairs, an elevator shaft.
Somebody asked me about a bunch
There,
of people from
one
Ace,
moment,
and one of them
a neatly
I
stored
do
note
not
authorized
like.
personnel on relief. We
So I
took the
said
note,
no comment because
reading the
he's in that
closest
chat
doors.
anyhow, but I have him
We
blocked,
piled
so
in.
he can't
Chaos
read what I
started
say, and
within
I
the
can't read
doors.
what he says.
No lock, but we wedged a lock handle through the mechanism.
Just like when I was in the crew of Ace.
Down we went, single file in the darkness. The stairs were clean,
Oh, you want to
untouched
kill
by
it?
any killer.
Okay.
Whoever had barricaded the east wing had used these stairs, kept them clear. My hope rose a notch. Ground floor. Another door, this one reinforced from our side. Fresh welds gleamed on the hinges. Professional
There you
work.
go.
Someone had turned these maintenance stairs into a checkpoint.
You want to
We
kill some
followed the way.
aloes?
I pressed my ear to the door, listening. Silence beyond, either empty or boss. Then whispered, look. He was shining his light on the walls of the door. Words had been scratched into the concrete, desperate letters carved deep. Don't trust the doctor, subject, omega music numbers. Below that, in different handwriting. Day 12. We will talk about everything. Day 18. It's not mindless day 18. God forgive us for what we created. The scratches ended there. Mid-word. The rest was just claw marks descending toward the floor, as if whoever had been writing had been dragged away.
No.
I tried the door handle. Locked, but the mechanism was on our side. Kano produced his kit, went to work. The tumblers clicked one by one, loud in the silence.
I don't go out this far. Alright, we're turning around.
Our makeshift barricade
Oh,
gave
here's
way.
some metal.
The lock opened. I eased the door open inch by inch, rifle ready. Beyond lay a hallway that belonged to a different clean white tiles, unmarred by time. Fluorescent lights that couldn't possibly work after 9 years. Flickered weakly on emergency power. No, that was impossible. I blinked.
Oh, you missed it.
Realized it was just
Up
light
this
from
way, there's a
windows
bunch of
without
metal.
trace. The walls were clean because they'd been sealed.
Oh, here, let's kill a pusher.
We entered the restricted area and immediately felt the difference. The air was stale but dry, preserved like a tomb should be preserved. Our footsteps echoed differently.
Look at the horsies.
Cleaner. This section had been more than barricaded. It had been environmentally sealed. Signs pointed the way.
And I'm ordered another horsey. I've ordered a Tron horse, Equus. I'm excited to get them. I put it in a huge order.
Where is everyone? Kano muttered. That was the question.
No, I'm just waiting. He didn't tell me how much tech yet. I think he's got to get the pairs made.
Waiting. We reached a central area, octagonal with doors leading in all directions. In the center sat a nurse's station. Computers dark, papers still stacked.
Yes, look at that. So much.
Patient rooms 110. North Wing treatment rooms. East Wing laboratories. South Wing special containment. West Wing. Special containment, I said. That's where we go. The West Wing door was different.
And then there's some over here. Oh.
Warning signs covered it. Biohazard, restricted access, danger. Someone
Metal.
Warning in black marker. Do not open. Omega inside.
Order light. Oh, let's make it fly.
Stack up, I ordered. We positioned ourselves, boldly ready to breach the rest of us covered.
Oh, I didn't fly like the cats fly.
9 years of missions. I've never felt dread like this.
We're horrible. We killed cats and made them fly. We gave them wings. And they didn't get them from drinking Red Bull.
On 3, I said, 1, 2. A sound stopped me. From beyond the door came a rhythmic thumping like a massive...
Yeah, it's quite laggy over here.
Something hitting the walls in a steady pattern. Boom, boom, boom. Then it stopped. In the silence that followed,
Hopefully we're about to be gone from here.
whatever was in there had heard us too. It knew we were here. The door opened on darkness thick as tar. Our flashlights carved tunnels through it, revealing a corridor wider than the others, built for moving large equipment.
Oh,
Large
kill it.
patients.
You already
The walls
smacked it.
were white with bare concrete, and I could see why. Deep gouges scarred them, as if massive claws had raked the surface. Some of the marks were old, but others looked fresh. Concrete
What?
dust still on the floor beneath them. The smell hit us. Not decayed, but something alive.
I don't
Sweat and
get
pus
them.
and copper tang.
I don't see any
All
point in having them,
concentrations.
to be honest.
Something lived here. Had been living here for 9 years. We advanced slowly, weapons tight to shoulders, each covering a sector. 20 feet in, we found the first cell. The door had been steel once, reinforced with crossbeams. Now it lay in the corridor, bent nearly in half.
Good.
Whatever had been kept inside had gotten out.
I told you, this thing has 4K and stam.
All empty. All the doors.
That's why I'm working on just putting all points into weight. I want to get it up to 10K like my last RG used to be at.
The cells had observation windows, feeding slots, restraint anchors in the walls. They've been studying something here. Multiple somethings. Boss, Bogey whispered. Listen. I stopped, held my breath. There, a sound like breathing, but wrong. Too deep, too slow, like bellows in a forge. It came from ahead, from the darkness our lights hadn't reached yet. We kept moving, past more ruined cells, past rooms filled with destroyed equipment.
Alright, nice job.
Whatever had happened here hadn't been recent.
Lots of metal up here. And there's some, whatchamacallit, obsidian over there.
The corridor ended at a set of double doors, larger than any we'd seen. Special Containment Unit 1 read the sign. Subject Omega, no room entry.
Nice.
The door hung askew on its hinges. The other was gone entirely, revealing darkness beyond. The breathing sound was louder here, and with it came another noise, a wet, shifting sound, like something massive repositioning itself. I played my light through the doorway. The beam traveled across a room larger than should have fit in the building's footprint. Ceiling lost in shadow above. Equipment lay scattered. Examination tables bent like wire. Medical scanners crushed like toys. And on the far wall, Mother of God, Kana breathed. It hung there like a massive cocoon, fused to the concrete. But this was no insect chrysalis. This was flesh, tons of it, tons. Grown and spread across the wall like cancer made manifest. The mass pulsed with slow breathing, and I could see veins the thickness of fire hoses running through translucent skin. It had been feeding somehow, growing, waiting, and now it was waking up. The mass shifted, and I saw what might have been a face deep within, features stretched and distorted, but still recognizably human. An eye opened, huge and clouded, and fixed on us with intelligence that shouldn't have been there. Not after 9 years. Not after what the infection did to the brain. A sound came from it, vibrating through the floor. Not a moan or scream, but something almost like speech. Like it was trying to remember how to form words through a throat that had become something else. Samples, I managed to say. We need tissue samples and any documents, then we go. But even as I said it, the mass began to move. Not the slow pulse of breathing.
Oh, server save.
It was detaching from the wall, peeling away with sounds like tearing fabric. 9 years of growth, 9 years of change. And we walked right into its home.
We're not.
It's too big. How did it get so big in here? What was it eating? That's when I noticed the bones scattered in the corners. Human bones, picked clean, and the scratches on the inside of the door frame. People had been trying to get out, not in. The mass dropped from the wall with a wet impact that shook dust from the ceiling. It began to unfold, revealing what it had become. 3 meters tall at least, limbs twisted but functional, muscles visible through translucent skin. It still wore remnants of a hospital gown, the fabric embedded in its flesh. A patient bracelet stretched but intact circled one massive wrist. It looked at us, and I saw recognition in that huge eye. It remembered being human, remembered and hated us for what it had lost. Then Subject Omega screamed, and the world shook. The scream hit us like a physical force, rattling teeth and blurring vision. Subject Omega's throat had evolved into something beyond human, a resonance chamber that turned sound into weapon. Glass from observation windows shattered, raining down like deadly snow. My ears rang, then went silent, then rang again as my body tried to process what had just happened. The creature unfolded fully from its cocoon, and I understood why the containment unit was so large. It had grown to fill the space, every inch of ceiling height used. 3 meters of twisted flesh and rage, muscles rippling beneath translucent skin like cables under tension. Its arms had elongated grotesquely, joints bent in too many places, creating a spider-like reach that let its fingers scrape the floor even standing upright. The legs were pillars of corded muscle, feet splayed wide with toes that had grown into something like talons, gouging the concrete with each shift of weight. But it was the face that made my soul recoil. Still human enough to recognize the bone structure, the placement of features, but the proportions were wrong, stretched like taffy pulled too far. The jaw had distended to accommodate teeth that had never stopped growing, jutting out of angles that made breathing impossible.
It's fine.
Those clouded eyes had no intelligence, no memory of the man it had been.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just hunger and fury that had fermented for 9 years in the dark. The medical bracelet on its wrist had stretched with the growth but remained intact. Quinton, J, 10-14-24, barely visible through the grime. This thing had a name once, had been someone's son, someone's friend. Now it was just a name, the endpoint of infection left to evolve in isolation. Open fire, I screamed, though I could barely hear my own voice over the radio. The room erupted in controlled chaos. Muzzle flashes lit the space like strobe lights, each burst revealing Omega in frozen moments.
What do you do? Bring you the thermometer?
Arms reaching, black fluid spraying from impact wounds.
Oh.
Our rounds hit center mass, punching into the translucent flesh with wet slapping sounds. The creature's skin rippled like water with each impact, absorbing kinetic energy that should have dropped a bull elephant. Bowden had taken position behind an overturned examination table, firing precise 3-round bursts at what might have been vital organs. His shots opened wounds that wept black ichor, but Omega didn't slow. The wounds began closing even as we watched, not healing exactly, but feeling like thick tarpaulin holes.
Good baby.
The head, Benny shouted. Try for the head.
Good.
He adjusted aim, rounds sparking off the reinforced walls as Omega moved. The creature showed the strategy.
Just keep an eye on it though, because it may spike again.
Source of noise and movement. That happened to be Bowden. It crossed the space in 2 strides, faster than anything that size had a right to move. One massive arm swept aside the examination table like it was cardboard. Bowden tried to roll clear, but Omega was already there, hand closing.
Oh, look at that Drakeling.
The creature lifted him off the ground with one hand,
behind us,
bringing him up to eye level. I saw Bowden's face in that moment. Not fear, but grim determination. He shoved his rifle.
No, because I think I have ones that look like it.
The eye exploded in a spray of vitreous fluid and black blood. Omega's scream changed pitch. If I tame a Drakeling, I want it to be like blue and stuff like that.
You know me and my blues.
Concrete cracked. Dust puffed out of the cloud.
You lagging? I'm gonna say, you lagging or something?
Managed to get to one knee before coughing blood. His rifle was gone, somewhere in chaos.
Poor baby.
But he was alive. For now.
He should be at least feeling a bit better now that he does. His fever is going down though.
Kano opened up with his weapon, walking his shots up Omega's torso. Each impact made the creature stumble but didn't drop it. We were hurting it. Black fluid painted the walls. Chunks of flesh littered the floor.
What we'll do is we'll take what we have after we get the rest of this over here, and we'll take it over to base, drop it off, and we'll come and do another run over here, because I see stuff has spawned back across the way again, so.
The whole room shuddered. We need to move, I shouted. This place won't hold. But Omega stood between us and the exit, thrashing wildly. Those massive arms covering too much space. Going around it meant getting within reach. Going through it was impossible. We needed another option. That's when I remembered the building schematics from our briefing. Bay Harbor Hospital had been renovated in 2018, adding a new wing.
Alright.
The connection between old and new ran through this floor.
Keep the stone, because we'll just throw it into the stone box.
If we could reach it. Benny, the blast charges.
What are you doing? Tossing berries?
Pulling a shaped charge from his pack.
There's your
For breaching, but they'd serve another purpose now.
Drakeling.
Counting down on his fingers. 3, 2, 1. The charge detonated against the east wall, blowing a hole large enough to crawl through. Smoke and dust filled the air, providing. You can keep that sword. I'll grab the
other one, or another one from the base.
Move now.
Mm-hmm.
We scrambled through the breach. Kano dragging.
I'm positive. Wow, you ran off.
The glass corridor stretched 30 feet, connecting to the newer wing. Floor-to-ceiling windows on both sides showed Bay Harbor spread.
Oh, there you are. You're on. You're here. You're at base.
8 floors down to unforgiving concrete. Behind us, Omega found a hole by sound and touch. It tried to follow, but it was too large.
Oh! Whoops! I didn't mean to.
It would be through in seconds. The corridor's far door was locked. Electronic, dead for 9 years. Kenner put his shoulder into it while Betty worked on the manual override. I kept my rifle trained on the widening hole where Omega worked with mindless determination.
Yeah, hold on.
Already I could see one massive arm reaching through, feeling for obstacles. Got it. Betty yanked something.
There we go.
We spilled through into the new wing just as Omega burst into the glass corridor like a bull into a china shop. The entire structure groaned. Windows cracked in spiderweb patterns.
I gotta grab more food and drink before we head over. Hold on. I'm gonna come back up and bring it all the way in.
All the way up. We ran through hallways that felt different from the old wing. Cleaner lines, better preserved. This section had been sealed better, showing less decay. But it was still dead, still empty, still wrong.
Son of a bitch. I gotta go out a little bit further. Hold on.
The stairwell door appeared ahead.
So I can line up with the damn door.
The sound was tremendous. Metal shrieking, windows exploding, the creature's roar underlying it all. But it was following, taking the long way.
Yeah, what the? You know what?
We hit the stairs running.
Alright, it wants to be a little puta. Well, it can be a little puta out here.
On concrete steps, the sound bouncing back at us from above.
Alright.
Lungs already buried.
Just toss it out and throw it in your inventory and throw the metal inside the forge.
He was trying to help, feet moving weakly, but he was mostly dead weight. Blood ran from his nose and ears. Internal injuries, bad ones. We needed to end this fast or we'd lose it. 8th floor. I kicked open the door, revealing a different layout than the old way. This had been administrative. Offices with windows, conference rooms, a reception area with dead plants still in their pots, and at the far end corner offices with wraparound windows. There, I pointed. Corner office, best view in the building. We made it halfway before Omega found us again. The creature came through the stairwell like a battering ram. The door didn't open. It simply ceased to exist, replaced by a hole shaped vaguely like Omega. The creature had to duck to fit through, but once in the hallway it could move freely, too freely. It galloped toward us on all fours now, using those elongated arms for balance and speed. The missing eye didn't slow it.
Stone.
By smell, by vibrations through the floor. Office doors exploded.
Crystal, obsidian.
Walls collapsed. Nothing subtle, nothing careful. Just destruction and carnage bearing down on us.
It's right over here, dear. It's far left right here. Third box up.
A corner room with windows on 2 sides. Some were cracked but intact. Others had lost their glass entirely, leaving gaps big enough for anything. The morning wind whipped through, carrying the smell of rain and decay from the city below. We set Bowden against the far wall, propping him up.
Mm.
His breathing was shallow, ragged. Kano checked his pupils, uneven. Not good. We were losing him, but first we had to survive the next few minutes. Spread out, I ordered. Use the space. Keep it turning. Keep it moving toward the windows. We took positions around the room's perimeter. Just as
Alright, let me
Omega
go grab
crashed
some
through
more
the doors,
food and
the
drink for
creature
my
had to turn
character.
sideways to fit. And for a moment it was vulnerable.
And go do one more
We
run
opened
over there.
fire simultaneously, catching it in
And I
crossfire
think we'll be
before it
good for
struck
the
the
day.
windows.
We'll just do some more
But
when we get
Omega
back on
wasn't
again.
dead. Hadn't been for 9 years. The rounds tore into its flesh, opening wounds that leaked black fluid thick as molasses. The creature screamed, not pain, but frustration. It couldn't see us, couldn't pinpoint us with sound when we were all firing. So it did what instinct demanded. It charged the loudest noise. That happened to be Kano's position. The big man dove aside as Omega slammed into the wall where he'd been. Plaster exploded, studs snapped, and suddenly there was a hole looking into the next room. The creature pulled back, head swiveling, trying to locate us by sound. Keep moving, I yelled, already shifting
Man,
position. We played a deadly game of Marco
with
Polo
it.
around the conference room. Fire and move, fire and move, drawing Omega in circles.
Yeah, I was just given a bunch of swords today, but when you go back over to your mom's tribe, just leave it over here so that you have it over here when you get back. Deal.
But we were running
Good
out of
girl.
ammunition.
All right, let's. Oh, wrong thing. I'm trying to go out a window.
Benny was down to his
All
pistol.
right, let's head on back over and do them around, guys.
That's when I noticed the structural damage. Omega's rampage hadn't just destroyed furniture. It had compromised the room's integrity. Cracks spread across the ceiling. The floor tilted slightly where support beams had been damaged.
All right, you ready?
The whole corner of the building was coming apart. The window, I shouted.
Do you have more food and drink on
He
you?
concentrated fire on Omega's left side, forcing it to turn away from the
Go ahead.
impacts. The creature stumbled right, toward the gaping window frame. Its weight made the damaged floor groan and buckle. Just a little more. Omega sensed the danger. Even blind, even maddened, some primitive part of its brain recognized the void behind it. The creature tried to reverse direction, massive hands reaching for purchase. I saw my chance. The medical bracelet on its wrist, I needed that for confirmation. Dropping my nearly empty rifle, I drew my knife and charged. Stupid. Reckless. Necessary. I went in low under its reaching arms and grabbed the wrist with the bracelet. My knife flashed, cutting through the stretched plastic and flesh beneath. The bracelet came free, slick with black blood, but Omega's other hand found me. Fingers closing around my tactical vest. It lifted me like I weighed nothing, bringing me up toward its ruined face. The empty eye socket wept black tears. The working eye was gone, burst by Bowden's shot, but somehow it still sensed me. The mouth opened, revealing rows of teeth like broken glass. Breath washing over me. Copper and rot and 9 years of feeding on God knows what. Now, I screamed. Benny and
What
Kano
flavors
opened
do you
fire
have in it?
point blank into Omega's back.
You
The
have
impacts drove it
energy
forward, toward the window. Its
juice.
grip
Let's
on
see
me
what
loosened as it tried to
flavors.
catch itself. I kicked off its chest, breaking free, hitting the
Pipeline
floor hard.
punch, Mingo, local,
Omega
and
teetered
Pacific
on the
punch.
edge,
Ew, two
arms waving
punches?
like
Yuck.
flags. The damaged floor cracked under its weight,
I'm not a
tilting
punch
toward the
girl.
window. For a moment, it seemed the creature might recover, might find its balance. Then the floor gave way. The corner of the room simply collapsed, taking Omega with it. The creature's roar changed pitch as gravity took hold. Surprise, rage, and something almost like
You
fear.
could do
It
strawberry
charged forward
lemonade.
in blind panic, trying to escape the collapsing floor, but momentum and mass worked against it. It crashed through the window frame at full speed, taking chunks of the
Ooh,
wall
this
off.
one right here. This is
Scrambled
the
to
one
the
I'm gonna
edge,
get.
looked down
It's
in
got
time to see
the
the
Blue
impact.
Hawaiian,
8 floors
Vice
down the
Guava,
concrete,
Fantasy Ruby,
Omega
and
hit the
Fantasy
concrete
Ruby
with a
Red.
barrage that echoed between buildings. The impact crater spread 10 meters wide, asphalt
Order that
bubbling
next
like
month.
water. Cars nearby jumped from the shockwave, alarms blaring. But they were drowned out by the sound of Omega meeting its end. The creature exploded like overripe fruit dropped from a great height. Black fluid painted a
Alright.
30-meter radius.
And then I am ready when you are, dear.
What remained in the crater was unrecognizable, just a spreading stain that had once been Jonathan Quinton. Patient human being monster. Nothing moved. Nothing could have survived that. Boss, Kano's voice was urgent. Bowden's not breathing. I turned from the window to find Kano performing CPR on a fallen teammate. Benny was already preparing a morphine injection.
Well, I should say it's morning because it's past midnight, but you know. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
But we tried anyway because that's what you do.
Oh,
You
fuck
don't
it.
leave people behind, not while there's hope. Come on, you stubborn bastard, Kano muttered between compressions. Don't you dare die on us. Bowden's eyes fluttered open, focused on something none of us could see. His lips moved, no sound coming out. Then barely a whisper.
Blue, stop yelling at me.
Yeah, I told him, gripping his hand. We got it. You did good, Bowden. Real good. He smiled. Actually smiled.
Oh, let me see that.
Kids.
Let me see that spring drakeling right quick so I can clone it.
The grip went slack. Kano kept doing compressions for another minute.
Probably upstairs, right up on the roof of the main base.
We sat there for a moment in the destroyed conference room, wind whipping through the gaps. 3 survivors, and one.
Put it on this one.
Outside, I could hear the woman starting.
There's shards in this one. Nope. There's shards somewhere in here.
The documents, Benny said quietly. We still need to check for documents. Right.
Still got shards here.
Always the mission. I pulled the medical bracelet from my vest, our proof of Omega's identity. Then we searched Bowden's pack, finding the folder came.
I don't know where to go.
Station. Inside, patient intake forms from October 14th, 2024, confirmed what the bracelet told us.
I see where it went. Did you get it on there? Here, I'll cryo it and throw it on there. Here, toss it on, and I'll cryo it and throw it on there. I have an empty cryo in my... There you go.
During an altercation earlier this evening. Watson was brought in 6 hours prior with similar symptoms.
There you go.
Origin of Watson infection unknown. He was found collapsed outside Riverside Medical Center with bite wounds already present. Another page.
Let me see.
A hastily scrawled doctor's note. Quinton keeps mentioning the treatment. Claims something went
it's
wrong.
84, 53, 46, 89, 30, and 74.
It supposed to spread beyond the trial group. When pressed for details, became violent, sedated. The trail went cold there. No information about what treatment, what trial, what had really happened. Just breadcrumbs leading backward.
The body.
Quinton bitten by Watson. Watson bitten by someone who knew. We found subject Omega. Confirmed it wasn't patient 0, but the real source remained a mystery. At the bottom of the folder, a printed email dated October 13th, 2024. 2. All staff from hospital administration incoming.
Oh, Velvy's share play is down. You want to turn your share play back on, Velvy?
Unusual symptoms. Exercise extreme caution. Bite victims presenting with accelerated deterioration, unlike typical rabies progression.
Or are you fighting?
Note, several patients from the same medical trial.
Oh, I think her. No, I can request it though.
That was all. No names beyond Quinton and Watson, no details about the trial. Just enough to know we've been right. This had started with some kind of medical
I don't know.
treatment.
How long does...
Hospital had been one of the first.
Well, don't forget, it is 1 times.
The extraction chopper appeared over the skyline.
Ah.
By our emergency. We fired flares from the corner office. Green smoke billowing out through the destroyed windows. While we waited, I collected Bowden's dog tags, his personal effects. Yeah, that would be the car char for the 1 day, and... No, this is the car char, and that would be the Yankee then. Damn. Yankey's taking longer than a car char? No, the car char takes longer than the anchor. Doty, yeah. I did clone the Inky. Where did I clone the Inky at? I could have sworn. Did I clone? Did I set it to clone up here? Oh, I did. I did. Okay. So, lag. Water damage had destroyed most of it.
You see, Lag ain't come back after she went to go eat. She probably has work tomorrow, though. This has 1 day, 7 hours, and 47 minutes.
Riverside, all from the same place, all part of something that had gone catastrophically wrong.
Let me grab a spring drakeling too before we head out. Oh, and I gotta breed the fuck, I forgot. I gotta breed the Iron Man for you. Completely forgot, dear.
As the chopper lifted us away from Bay Harbor, I looked down at the crater where Omega had met its end.
Well, I'm gonna do it now. We're here.
Drawn by the smell of death. Some knelt at the edge, reaching toward the black stain that had been their evolved kin. Others simply stood and stared, as if waiting for something. Where to, Chief? The pilot asked through the intercom.
I also have to breed it again for Domo. So I told Domo I'd give him a Iron Man too.
First, we had duties to the dead. Base, I said. We need to debrief, regroup, and get Borden home. The chopper banked west, leaving Bay Harbor to its dead. In my hands, the documents felt heavier than they should. We found evidence of a medical trial gone wrong. Confirmation that the infection had spread from patient to patient. But the source, the true patient...
Very talkative. I'm glad he's feeling better.
One last note caught my eye, scribbled in the margin of the patient list. Why won't they tell us what was in the treatment? We need to know what we're dealing with. These aren't normal infections. These patients are changing too fast. Questions without answers. Clues without conclusions. But it was enough to point us toward Riverside, toward the next piece of the puzzle. We lost 2 good soldiers for this information. Now we had to make their sacrifice count. The chopper lifted us away from hell, but the real nightmare was in the folder on my lap. We were looking in the wrong place.
I thought the summer bash was supposed to have started already, though.
Hello, survivors.
It's past July 4th. They should have been done the summer bash. I wonder if they're not going to do it this year.
This is Vincent Gage calling any stations on the Pacific Northwest Prepper Network. Day 21. Since the world finally woke up.
If they were, it would be right now. I mean, it's summertime. It's July.
Settling back in my ergonomic
Unless they're waiting until next month. But that's like the end of summer.
Through military-grade HEPA systems that cost me more than most people's cars. Worth every penny now. Morgan, you copy? This is Vincent over. The response crackles through me.
Right? Like,
Vincent,
the fuck?
This is Morgan. Reading you 5 by 9. Another beautiful morning in paradise, brother. I can't help but grin.
Okay, the OV picked up your egg.
Tucked away in his own concrete sanctuary.
So go ahead and grab it out of the OV. I'll hatch one of the other drakelings over there and let you put your egg in.
Roger that, Morgan. Just finished my morning systems check. Solar arrays pulling 22 amps. Water reserves at 94%. Food stores holding steady. How are your numbers looking? All green on my end.
Out of the drakelings? Okay. I will grab cryopods as soon as I get them. I'm grabbing your egg. Your egg, madam.
His words echo my own thoughts perfectly. 21 days ago, I was Jake Morrison, the guy neighbors whispered about behind their manicured hedges. The paranoid contractor
get these out raising too, so you can
instead of watching football.
Raise up.
Reinforced basement and enough freeze-dried food to feed
a small
army. Now, I'm the genius who saw this coming.
The first. Oh, okay, what about this one? Any in this one?
Real coffee, not the instant garbage most people stockpile. I grind the beans fresh from my vacuum sealed
I will hatch these and cryo them then.
The scent mingles with the faint mechanical hum of ventilation fans, creating an oddly comforting symphony of survival. My command center occupies the eastern wall. 3 monitors displaying security feeds from cameras positioned around my property. radio equipment spanning multiple frequency bands, and weather monitoring systems that would make a meteorologist jealous.
Oh, let me
Through the
put your egg
cameras,
in
I
here
watched
for
them
you.
build mud in real time.
We'll just
The
put your
neighborhood
egg
was
in
a
here. We
hidden
won't put
precinct,
any
and
more
every crew
drakelings in
behind me
there
forgot to clean
for right
up.
now until after you hatch
Mrs.
your
Teller's white picket
Iron
fence
Man.
lands at an awkward angle, crushed under the weight of her husband's Buick. The car sits there like a metallic tombstone, driver's door hanging open, revealing dark stains across the leather seats. I watched it happen on day 3. Eric Teller, 72 years old, stumbled out of his house covered in blood that wasn't his own. His wife followed 30 seconds later, moving with that distinctive jerky gait that meant she was already gone. They wandered off toward downtown Portland, joining the river of infected that flowed through the suburbs like a tide of decay. I haven't seen them since. Vincent, you getting the emergency
If they're the
frequency service
monster, they're the
now?
ones that came with
Morgan's
the
voice whispered
monster
back to
pack
Vincent.
that I had won
I
in
adjusted the
auction.
headset and tuned to
All right,
136
which one did you say on this one?
megahertz. The emergency simplex frequency.
Number 1.
Static
Here
that
you
was
go,
9 years
madam.
old before voices emerged from the white noise.
That is pretty.
Last 3 days without contact from FEMA staging area.
Gorgeous.
Downtown Seattle is completely overrun. Repeat, downtown Seattle is lost. If anyone can hear this, we are trapped in the Walmart on Highway 101. Running low on ammunition.
Huh?
The voices
It followed
fade in and
you?
out. Desperate
Probably.
pleas from people who didn't prepare, didn't listen, didn't take the
Right
threat
here,
seriously
behind
until
the
it was
fridge.
banging at their front doors. Part of me feels sorry for them. The larger part feels vindicated. A sane little story I transmit back to Morgan.
Alright, let me
Bunch of
hatch the rest of
grasshoppers reminds
these.
of winter came early. Ants and grasshoppers, brother. We're living proof that Aesop knew what he was talking about. I pour my coffee into a ceramic mug. Not the metal camping gear I could be using, but actual civilized dinnerware. That's the difference between surviving and living. I have enough supplies down here to last 18 months without rationing. Longer if I'm careful. The bunker spans 1,500 square feet across 2 levels, carved into the hillside behind my house like a concrete moon. The main level houses my living area, kitchen, communication center, and workshop. Below, accessible by a spiral staircase, sits my armory, additional storage, and backup systems. Every surface is painted in neutral earth tones to reduce eye strain during extended stays underground. I built this place over 4 years, working weekends and evenings after finishing regular contracting jobs. The concrete walls are 18 inches thick, reinforced with rebar mesh that could stop anything short of a direct artillery strike. The entrance is concealed behind a false wall in my basement, accessible only through a biometric scanner hidden inside an electrical panel. Vincent, you monitoring channel 16 on the CD? I flip to the citizens' band radio and immediately hear shouting. Duty burned through our last gallon of gas trying to reach the refugee center in Salem. Government boys packed up
Yeah,
and left us here to
blue
die.
and green is gorgeous right
Anybody
here in
know
this
if the
one.
bridge at Wilsonville is still standing?
Oh
These
no, it's
places
actually
carry
a
a different
purple and
quality
green. It
than
is a
ham and
monster.
cheddar. Ham operators tend to be technical people, methodical and prepared. CB radio draws a broader crowd, and their panic bleeds through every transmission. Sounds like the cavalry isn't coming, I observed to Morgan. Never was, brother. We both knew that going in. He's right. I spent enough years watching government responses to natural disasters to know that federal aid would be too little, too late. Hurricane Katrina, the Paradise Fires, the Texas freeze of 2021, every crisis revealed the same truth. When things go sideways, you're on your own. That's why I'm sitting in climate-controlled comfort while chaos reigns above. That's why my LED grow lights are nurturing fresh vegetables while grocery stores become battlegrounds. That's why I'm sipping premium coffee.
All right, anything in the next one?
The intercom crackles to life, not my radio.
Okay.
The internal system connected to sensors throughout my property. Motion detected, northeast perimeter. I set down my coffee and focus on monitor 3. The camera mounted on my neighbor's oak tree provides a wide view of the street. Something moves between the abandoned cars, low and quick. I enhance the image, zooming in until the pixels resolve into a recognizable shape. A German shepherd, ribs showing through matted fur, nose to the ground as it searches for food. The dog pauses near the teller's mailbox, raises its head. and looks directly at the camera. For a moment, we study each other through the electronic connection. Then it trots away,
Server safe? Yep.
disappearing behind the wreckage of what used to be suburbia. Danny, you see any animals moving around your area? A couple of dogs yesterday looked hungry but not aggressive. Why? Just wondering how the ecosystem is adapting. It's a fascinating question, actually. The infected seem to ignore animals completely, focusing their attention solely on living humans. That creates an interesting dynamic. Pets and wildlife suddenly find themselves in a world where their primary predator, us, has largely disappeared.
That's
But
pink
a
and
new
black.
threat
I
has
like
emerged
putting them
that
on.
shows them no interest. Vincent, Morgan, either of you guys copy? The new voice cuts through our conversation. I don't recognize the call sign, but something about the transmission sets my teeth on edge. The speaker sounds strained, almost breathless. Unknown station. This is Vincent. Go ahead. Vincent Gage. Man, am I glad to hear your voice. This is Ray Palicki. We met at the Portland Hamfest last year. You helped me pick out that HF transceiver. Ray. I remember him vaguely. Younger guy, maybe mid-30s. Enthusiastic but inexperienced. He peppered me with questions about emergency preparedness after my presentation on alternative power systems. Ray, good to hear from you. What's your status?
It is red, isn't it?
The pause stretches long enough that I wonder if we've lost the connection. When Ray's voice returns, the strain is unmistakable. Vincent, I'm in trouble. Real trouble. My air filtration system is failing, and I've got power problems. The backup generator.
The one that I'm crying on?
Since day 5, and my solar array is damaged.
That is a dead fool.
I can stay down here.
Would you like it?
Ray, this is Morgan Stones. Where are you located? Okay. North Portland, near the Columbia. Look, I know this is a lot to ask, but I need help. I tried to build my setup like you described at the Hamfest. Vincent, but I think I screwed something up. The air is getting stale and I'm starting to get headaches. I can't risk going topside alone, not with what I'm seeing on the security feeds. I studied the tactical situation through my monitors. The infected tend to be more active at night, drawn by light and sound. During daylight hours, they disperse into shadows and buildings, making travel marginally safer for someone who knows what they're doing.
That one. Let me grab eggs out so I can replace the eggs that I've taken out of these.
The route would take us through some of the most heavily populated areas in the metro region, exactly where the infection would be most concentrated. Ray, what kind of timeline are we looking at? Morgan asks.
Put the inky eggs and departure eggs back in the departure egg. And inky eggs back into the refrigerator.
I heard something heavy impact the ground above me yesterday. Shook the whole structure. Cracked one of my main support beams.
Okay, refill you. Refill you.
That could mean several things.
And that one stays like that. And now we are on our way down to these. Did you see anything down in these?
There's debris scattered across the parking lot behind my building. Looks like aircraft parts. Big pieces. I think a commercial jet came down somewhere close. The implications sink in immediately.
You said no on these?
Carries enough fuel to create a fireball spanning several city blocks. The resulting fire would have drawn infected from miles around, creating exactly the kind of concentrated threat that makes rescue operations suicidal.
That would be Batman.
Someone who at least tried to prepare for this scenario. All
right, what number?
Different category than the unprepared masses.
Number 3.
Emergency frequencies
all right.
Pleas for salvation.
Here you go, madam.
Okay. Private channel. I transmit. We switch to a preset frequency, leaving Ray monitoring our primary channel. This is either the dumbest idea we've ever considered or the smartest, Morgan says without preamble. Agreed. What's your gut telling you? That Ray stepped in the big time with his site selection and construction. Airport folks path, dense urban area, amateur hour.
Well, it came from
Vincent. If we don't help our own, who will? Morgan's right. The prepper community isn't large, and it's built on mutual support among people who understand that self-reliance doesn't mean going alone when someone needs help. Route analysis? I've been studying the maps. If we each take Highway 26 to the I-405 junction, then north on
Place the
I-5, we
eggs.
should be able to avoid the worst of the urban congestion. Meet up at the Yanson Beach exit, then approach Kevin's position together. Timing.
Ooh, did that
If
come
we
out red,
leave at
white,
first
and
light,
blue for the
we can
summer?
reach the
If it
rendezvous
did, I
point
know
by
somebody
midnight.
who wanted.
Assess the
It
situation
did. I'm
and
getting the red,
strike
white,
the
and blue in
best
summer now.
and be back on our toes
Nice. Oh,
before
no,
dark.
no, no. I already have it
Plan
in
has
summer.
failed.
That's
Two
dumb.
experienced, well-equipped
That's what he
operators
got,
work
was the summer
independently
ones.
to
He
arrive on
wants
then
winter,
proceeding as a
autumn,
team
and
to handle the
spring.
research. It follows sound tactical
Which
principles while minimizing
I
exposure
have not
time.
been able to get the red,
But it
white,
also
and blue
means
into
leaving
them.
the security of my bunker for the first time in 3 weeks. Vincent, you still there? Ray's voice carries genuine desperation now. I can hear it in the way his
I
words
get red,
rotate.
white, blue, and
The
black. I
soft trembling
get
suggests he's fighting panic.
all
We're
those,
here,
but I
Ray.
don't get the red, white, and
Morgan and
blue
I
in
are discussing
anything else but
options.
the summer.
Listen, I know I screwed up. I know I should have built somewhere rural, somewhere
Anything out
defensible.
of this next
But I'm
one?
here now and I'm running out of time. I've got supplies, equipment, and ammunition. Stuff that could help all of us long term. But if I can't get my
Alright,
filtration working or find somewhere
6.
else to hole up,
Anything
none of
else?
that matters.
Alright, there you go.
I return to the private channel with Morgan.
Yes, it
Decision
is
time,
Monster.
brother. Yeah. Look, I've been sitting in this hole for 3 weeks, living off stored food and watching the world burn through camera feeds. Part of me is itching to get out there and actually do something. Same here.
Okay,
And Ray's right about the long-term
I
value.
hatched
If he's got
these.
genuine supplies and equipment, bringing him into our network makes us all stronger. So we do this. I look around my perfectly appointed bunker, my personal ark riding out the flood of chaos above. Everything here represents years of planning, thousands of dollars in equipment, and the vindication of every paranoid thought I'd ever entertained. But what good is being right if you can't help fellow believers when they need it? We do
Hmm.
this. Rendezvous at Yanson Beach, 0600 hours. Full combat mode. Comms on.
No,
Stay
it's third.
Roger that. Ray, you copy our
It's
last?
too high level. It's too high of a
Roger.
level,
Over.
and some of them are
I'll
inside
monitor
of
this
each other.
frequency and have my gear ready. I sign
Oh,
off
did you
into
see one?
comms and
Another one that you
preparations for
like?
my first surface operation since the
Okay.
outbreak began. 21 days of safety are about to end. Time to see if this world really was made for me. The alarm screams at 0500 hours, dragging me from restless sleep. I
Yep.
programmed it for maximum volume, knowing that leaving my sanctuary would require every
And
advantage I could
sometimes
muster.
some of them won't hatch due to
21
the
days of
fact that
safety
they
over
come
30
out past the
minutes.
level
I roll out of
450
bed.
because I am breeding
Muscle
level
memory taking
450s for the
over as I
most
begin
part
the pre-mission routine.
because that's what
Physical
people want
conditioning
their
first.
keys
50
with is the
push-ups,
level
50 sit-ups.
450s. It
Basic
gives better
stretches
loot,
to
I
activate
guess.
joints that have grown soft from bunker living. My body protests more than it should. 3 weeks of reduced activity have taken their toll, despite my efforts to maintain fitness. The shower runs hot and strong, one of the luxuries I'd insisted on during construction.
All right, and then over to these.
But there's no reason to live like an animal. Hot water, real soap, clean towels.
Oh,
These details
no, lag.
separate
You were lagging.
civilization from chaos. While toweling off and
Yeah,
activate
because
the
it's at
perimeter
7
cameras for
minutes.
a
Anything out of
comprehensive
this one?
security sweep, the street remains largely unchanged from yesterday's observations. 3 abandoned vehicles block the main thoroughfare, their doors agape like metal mouths frozen mid-screen. Mrs. Teller's garden gnomes stand sentinel among the weeds, their painted smiles now grotesque against the backdrop of suburban decay. Movement catches my attention on camera 4. A lone figure shambles between houses 2 blocks east, unmistakably infected. The creature pauses near a fire hydrant.
Okay, and then look at the last one next to you. Let's see if you want anything out of that one.
It continues its wandering path toward downtown Portland. Morgan Vincent, radio check over. Vincent Morgan, Lima Charlie, weather's clear, visibility unlimited. You ready for this? As ready as anyone can be for their first surface operation in 3 weeks. Morgan's laugh carries a nervous edge. Same here, brother. I keep telling myself it's just like our weekend camping trips, except with better equipment and worse neighbors. I gear up methodically, each piece of equipment selected for maximum utility and reliability. Plate carrier
Yes.
vest with ceramic trauma plates front and back. Primary weapon, AR-15 with ACOG optic. 6 loaded magazines and tactical pouches. Secondary. Glock
Yeah.
19 with
Black
3
and
spare
green
magazines in my
is,
pocket. Combat knife strapped to my vest. Multi-tool on my belt. Communications
that's
gear includes a
not
handheld
monster,
radio
I
with
don't
throat
think. What is
microphone,
black and
spare
green?
batteries, and signal mirror for
Oi.
emergency contact.
No.
Navigation tools,
It
GPS remote compass, and
is,
paper maps sealed in waterproof
look it up
cases.
on
The
Google.
GPS satellites might
Shit.
still be functional.
I know what it
Electronic
is, and
strength
it's
for the
on the
worst
tip of my
possible
tongue,
moments. My pack contains water purification
but I can't
tablets,
remember.
energy bars, first aid supplies, zip ties for restraints,
No.
cutters for
So
obstacle
purple and
avoidance,
green is
and a
Joker,
compact
black
sleeping
and
bag
green
in
is
case I go
Monster.
spend a night away from base. Everything has been field tested during training
There we go.
exercises Morgan and I conducted over the past 2 years. Vincent, I'm getting some weird chatter on the emergency frequencies, Morgan transmits. Sounds like
Did you
there's
get a Joker
organized
yet?
resistance forming in some areas. Military remnants may be civilian
Let me
militias.
see. I
Return to the
think I
emergency
have one in my
battalion unit. Get
inventory that I
priority
can
at local
toss you.
stations.
Let me
Cargo
finish
heading
cryoing
south on
these.
Highway 217. Avoid the area. Safe house compromised. They got inside
Okay,
it somehow.
then I will hatch that
Ammunition
for you.
running low. Need resupply at grid coordinates. The voices carry a professional quality that suggests
All right, you said
military
number
or law
2.
enforcement origins. Either some
All
government
right,
military
here you go,
operation or
madam.
civilian groups have achieved impressive organization levels.
Oh,
No
it was too high of a
possibilities to
level.
complicate our mission. Copy that, Morgan. Keep monitoring. Any
Let me
intel might
see.
prove useful.
Here,
The
take this
weapons
one.
check
This
comes
is
next.
purple and green. This is a
I
Joker.
field stripped the
There you go.
AR-15, examining each component for wear or damage. The bolt carrier group slides smoothly. The barrel is clean, and the optic holds 0 when tested against a distant reference point visible through my periscope. The Glock receives similar attention. Slide operation,
Get it.
magazine function, sight
If you
alignment.
want it, take it.
300 rounds of 5.56 ammunition and 90 rounds of 9mm should handle any reasonable engagement. If I need more firepower than that, the mission has already failed catastrophically. Vincent Morgan, I'm moving to
Okay.
departure position. ETA to round
All
point,
right.
90 minutes. Roger. I'll be 5 minutes behind you. This is it. The moment of truth. I activate the bunker's automated
Soon I'll
systems.
be
The radar
grinding up.
sensors on high alert. Air filtration to
Yeah,
lower power
it's because
consumption.
I'm just hatching them
Interior
back to
lights
back.
dimmed
That's
to
why.
conserve battery life. If everything goes according to
There we
plan,
go. That was
I'll
the
return
last
by
of the
sunset.
eggs. I definitely
If
need to
not,
get that
the bunker will
Drakeling
secure
farm
itself
set
and
up.
wait. The exit sequence requires 3 separate actions to prevent accidental activation. Biometric scanning, numeric code, and physical key turned simultaneously. The steel door unseals with a soft hydraulic hiss, revealing the concrete steps leading to my basement.
Because I have to keep breeding
Cooling
the
in the
hell
air
out of
flows
these
down
to
the
keep my
stairwell,
Drakeling
carrying
sources up.
scents I'd forgotten during my underground isolation. Decay, certainly,
I had to
but
check
also
Discord
earth.
too. I haven't checked in a while to see
Vegetation,
if I won
and a
another
distant
auction or
smell of
not.
smoke from
Probably
fires
not,
that
because I haven't
continue
been
burning
keeping
weeks
an eye
after
on them.
evacuation.
So I
The
probably
world
lost
above
the other
carries its own
auctions.
perfume now, and it reeks of death. My basement appears exactly as I left it 21 days ago, but somehow different. Dust motes dance in morning light filtering through reinforced windows. Everything seems smaller, more confining under the
There's
bunker's spacious
those.
design. This room
Go ahead and
represents
get
the
them
last
out
barrier between
to
safety
grow.
and the infected
Let
world
me check
beyond.
something right quick. So,
I pause at the exterior
0,
door,
check
hand on the
Discord.
deadbolt, listening intently. Silence greets me. No moaning, no shambling footsteps, no sounds of immediate
Ooh,
threat.
yes.
The infected tend
Yummy.
to be less active
Nice
during
cold water
early
is
morning
really good.
hours, though
And
they
healthy.
remain unpredictably dangerous at all times. The door opens on suburban
Let's see.
devastation that cameras could never fully
Well, this
convey.
is never
The stench hits
message
immediately.
me back.
Human decomposition
This
mixed
is
with vehicle fluids, garbage, and something else I can't identify. Death has a weight to it, pressing against my chest like a physical presence. My pickup truck sits where I parked it 3 weeks ago, covered by a camouflage tarp and surrounded by carefully arranged debris to suggest
right.
abandonment. The deception appears
So nope.
successful. No signs of tampering or investigation. I
All right,
remove the
let me
tarp
get these
hurriedly,
babies out
folding it into the
and
truck bed and
started
scanning
growing,
for
and
cracks.
then we will go
The
do
engine
one
turns
more
over
run
immediately, diesel rumbling through my
for
4-gear-shifting
materials over
power plant.
there.
I'd chosen diesel specifically for its reliability and longer storage life. The fuel tank reads three
Hmm.
quarters full. enough for the round trip with reserves for
Go ahead and take it.
contingencies. Morgan
Name
Vincent,
name it.
mobile at 0547 hours. No contact at departure point. Vincent, Morgan,
Oh, it's
copy.
one that I put in
I've
there?
got visual
Oh,
on
okay.
3 infected approximately half a mile from your position, moving generally southward. They don't appear to have noticed engine noise. That's fortunate. The infected seem drawn more to human sounds and movement than mechanical noise, though their behavior remains unpredictable. The route to our rally point requires navigating through residential areas
Yep.
before reaching major highways. I choose surface streets wherever possible, avoiding choke points where abandoned vehicles might trap my truck. The suburban landscape tells stories of hasty evacuation and desperate last stands. A barricade
Gotcha.
constructed
Server
from
save.
furniture and appliances blocks the intersection of Maple and 3rd Street. Someone had tried to create a defensive position, evidenced by empty shell casings scattered around an overturned dining room table. Dark stains on the asphalt suggest the defense failed. I detoured through the residential neighborhood, driving slowly to minimize noise while maintaining escape speed if necessary. House after house shows signs of forced entry. Broken windows, splintered door frames, scattered belongings in front yards where people dropped them during panicked flights.
Are you doing that?
I'm
I'm
seeing
just
increased
going
infected
to.
activity near the highway interchange. Looks like they're congregating around abandoned vehicles, maybe drawn by trapped bodies or scent workers. Copy. I'm still in residential areas. Minimal contact
Okay,
so far.
Velvy. I'm sad you're leaving
Dog
us.
barks somewhere ahead. The sound sharp and desperate. I round the corner to find a German Shepherd trapped on a second-story balcony. Tail
I
wagging
just heard her
rapidly sees my
leave.
truck. The animal appears healthy but thin,
I
probably
am just
surviving on
checking to see
rainwater and
if
abandoned food
anybody
to
is
scavenge.
putting in any
Don't
orders
panic.
yet
It's
on
not your
Wonderland's
call to operational
Discord.
security and create unnecessary noise. The dog's barking might already have
No.
attracted unwanted attention. I drive past, trying not to look at the animal's pleading eyes in my mirrors. The highway entrance ramp presents the mission's first major challenge. Interstate 84 stretches ahead like a graveyard of American mobility. Hundreds of vehicles sit
Can I have you
abandoned in
do me a
traffic patterns.
favor?
Their occupants long since fled or transformed. Some
Can
cars sit
you
on
look
lanes or
inside
pavement
the
damage by
cryo
desperate
room at
attempts to
the
escape violence.
FASOs and tell
I
me if
wade
I
between
have
obstacles,
a male
tires
aberrant
crunching through
FASO
broken
in there?
glass and debris. The smell grows stronger here. Decomposition baking in metal ovens under the
Oh, and it
eyes.
has to be a
Several vehicles
monster.
still contain occupants. Dark shapes visible through
I
tinted
might
windows
have
and
one that I have
windows.
to raise.
Morgan
I'm
Vincent
not sure.
on Highway 84 eastbound. Traffic obstacles significant but passable. You copy? Static answers me. I try again with the same result.
Yeah,
Either
take your time,
Morgan's
dear.
radio has failed, or something is interfering
If
with
I have ones that
communications.
I have to
Either
raise, I'll just
possibility bodes
toss
well
those
for
out with
mission
the
success.
Drakelings and shit and
A
get
mile
those
ahead,
going too.
smoke rises from what appears to be a multi-vehicle collision involving a semi-truck and several passenger cars. The trailer is jackknifed across both eastbound lanes, completely blocking traffic flow. I'll need to backtrack and find an alternate route. That's when I see them. A group of infected mills around the collision site, perhaps drawn by the smell of death, or
I
signs from
honestly
truck
need to go through
survivors who
these
didn't
cryo
escape the wreckage.
fridges, but
From
I
this
want to wait
distance, they
until
appear
after I
human,
get the new
standing upright, moving with
cryo
cautious
fridge room done,
deliberation.
which I'm doing
One
a
passes head in my direction,
cryo
attracted by the
pod
flexible
building,
windows.
which
Even
is
at
shaped
300
as a
yards, I
cryopod.
can see the pale,
I
slack
got the
features and
blueprint
empty
for it.
stare that mark the infected. It begins shuffling toward my truck
Hey, it's
as movement
perfect.
draws the attention of
Cryopod
the
for a
others.
cryo fridge room,
Within seconds,
or
the
cryo
entire
fridge
group
building.
is shambling in my direction.
Makes
I
perfect
throw the
sense,
truck
don't it?
in reverse, tires squealing as I back down the highway. The infected don't
Yes.
run, but they maintain steady pursuit with unsettling persistence. Their pace suggests I have several minutes before they reach my position, but the encounter confirms my worst fears about surface travel. The
And
radio
monsters
crackles to
black and
life.
green.
Vincent Morgan. I lost comms for a few minutes. Equipment malfunction. What's your status? Morgan. Vincent. Contact with infected group on Highway 84. Approximately 8 individuals. I'm backing off to find alternate route. Copy. I've reached the rally point. No immediate threats, but I'm seeing signs of recent human activity. Someone's been here.
Is
Recent human
is it a
activity
male
could be
or a
dog
female?
survivors, hostile raiders, or government forces.
It's It's
All three
Munster.
possibilities require careful assessment before proceeding with the mission. What kind of signs? Tire
What
tracks on the
colors
road,
is it?
cigarette butts, empty MRE packages. Maybe 2 or 3 people,
So
probably
it's
within
not
the
black
last
and
week.
green. Okay, no,
I
she
consult
wants
my
a
maps while
Munster.
maintaining distance from the infected group. An
All
alternate
right,
route exists
come
using
out
the
here
Northwest
to the
Southwest
baby
path,
curl
rounding
fridges
upon
and see
surface
if I
roads.
have any
It adds
baby
30 minutes to the
fassos that
journey
need to
and
be
avoids the
raised.
highway obstruction. Morgan, I'm taking the long route. ETA to your position now, 0730 hours.
Yeah, it's all the
Roger.
drakelings
I'll
that I'm
maintain Overwatch and try to
currently
determine
throwing
what
out to
visitors are
raise
seeing
up.
here. The detour takes me through Oregon City, a small town that once thrived on timber and agriculture. Now it resembles a movie set struck by an apocalyptic disaster film. Main
The
Street
sooner I
storefronts
get these
stand
raised,
empty,
the sooner
their
they can
windows
go
either
over to
boarded up
the
or shut. A few buildings show fire damage,
drop
their blackened
location,
shells testament to the chaos of those first days. I pass a grocery store with closed spray painted across its entrance in red letters. Below that, someone has added, "The Dead Walk" as
which I
flavor
have to go
text.
remember to go over and
Dark
turn
humor
off
from the early
the
days when people still thought this might be temporary. 3 infected
whatchamacallit
walkers in
before I
the
get
town
off
square
tonight
waiting
because I don't
maintenance.
want to have
They
it on
don't
all
notice my
night. I
truck.
just only
Their
want it while we're
attention
on
stays
because I don't want
restricted to
anything
abandoned cars and
getting in like it
overturned
did
benches.
earlier.
I
But if
drive
we're
past at a good
offline,
speed,
nothing should get
avoiding
in there.
sudden movements that might attract their notice. The radio remains quiet as I navigate through residential areas north of Oregon City. These neighborhoods show less damage than the urban areas, suggesting their residents either evacuated early or established effective defenses. Several houses display painted messages on their walls, "Gone to Salem" and "Try the Church" being the most common. Vincent Morgan, I've got you on visual. Long. Come in slow and watch the right flank. There's something moving in those trees. I spot Morgan's position first, a defensive hide constructed from fallen logs and camouflage netting. His rifle barrel protrudes from the concealment, trained on whatever threat he's identified. The man knows his fieldcraft. I'll give him that. Moving in now. What do you see? Not sure. Could be infected, could be an animal. It's staying just inside the tree line, avoiding open areas. I parked the truck 20 yards from Morgan's position, close enough for rapid evacuation, but far enough to avoid clustering my assets. The engine stays running as I grab my rifle and move to his location, scanning the indicated threat area. Movement flickers between the trees, something large enough to be human, but moving with an odd, halting gait. It could be an injured survivor, an infected individual, or simply a deer disturbed by our presence. How long has it been there? 5 minutes, maybe more. It's definitely tracking our position, but not approaching aggressively. We wait in silence, weapons ready, studying the tree line for additional threats. Minutes pass without further movement. Whatever was watching us has either left or settled into its own observation post. Vincent, we need to make a decision. Ray's situation is deteriorating and daylight's burning. Morgan's right. Every minute we spend in Overwatch is a minute Ray's life support systems continue failing. But rushing into a potentially hostile situation could doom all three of us.
That was my phone
Roger,
leaving.
we'll proceed with the mission and deal with threats as they develop. As we prepare to leave the rally point, I catch final movement in the
I'm gonna
trees.
check
A flash of
something.
dirty clothing and pale skin before whatever was watching us disappears deeper into the forest.
Hey, let's
Someone
go back
or
in the
something
Discord
knows we're
chat.
here. The drive
Reaper's
to
in there.
Morgan's location takes us through Portland's industrial district,
All right, I'll
where
see you over there.
warehouses stand like concrete monuments to a dead economy.
All right.
Smoke rises from several buildings, creating gray columns against the overcast sky. Vincent, Morgan, I'm picking up Ray's emergency beacon. Signal strength indicates we're within 2 miles of his position. Copy. What's the terrain looking like ahead? Mixed residential and light industrial. Lots of aircraft debris scattered around.
Hi.
This is going to be ugly. Morgan's assessment
Good.
correct.
How
The
you
enemy clusters around the
doing?
newly raised neighborhood. The Boeing 737 lies broken across 4 city blocks, its fuselage cracked open like a metal egg. The impact crater stretches from the aircraft's nose to a collapsed apartment building, filled with twisted metal and concrete chunks.
Just
Infected
been doing
wander through
material
open
runs and
fields,
hatching
scattered groups,
rakelings, you know,
drawn by scents and sounds we can't
making
detect.
this, making my
The
base
movement is
laggy, you
clear.
know, throwing these
Some
babies
stumble
out.
over wreckage, Others stand motionless until something catches their attention. Jesus Christ, I whisper into my
Hey, they
ear.
gotta be raised. They gotta go
At least 30
to the
visible
drop.
from this position. Probably more inside buildings or hidden by debris.
Who,
The
me?
crash site tells a story of
Man,
those final death
I'd rather
rounds.
just get them
The
done.
elements of an attempted emergency landing than whatever happened to the crew happened. Luggage and personal items scatter across the impact zone. Ray, this is Vincent. Do you copy? Silent answers
Fassos,
me for long seconds before Ray's weak voice crackles through.
you know you love me.
Thank God. I'm here. Still alive, but barely. The air is getting worse, and I think something's
Faso?
reached the main hatch. I can hear them up there.
What?
Ray, we're on scene. Where exactly is your entrance? Basement of the blue house on Kilmer Street. The one with the white fence that's still
Oh
standing.
no, it needs
There's
to
a
be
hidden
black
entrance
and
through the
green.
storm cellar doors behind the house. I study the area through binoculars, locating the house Ray described.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It
looking for
sits
is
50
aberrant
yards from the
Fassos.
aircraft tail section, surrounded by infected who seem drawn to something in the area. The white fence leans at crazy angles, but remains recognizable. Morgan, we need a systematic approach. Clear the immediate
Yeah, that
area
would be
below
Iron
Ray's
Man.
position, then extract him through the rear entrance. Agreed. I count
Are they
20
babies
infected
or are they
neutralized in the
adults?
target house. We take them quietly if possible, loud if
All right,
necessary.
grab those out because we'll
We park
toss
our
them out and
vehicles 2
get
blocks
those
away,
growing.
close enough for rapid evacuation but far enough to avoid drawing attention.
And
I
I'll
walk
start
through Ray's
looking
neighborhood
from
and
this
feel the
end
ferocious,
down.
devastating impact. Houses closest to the aircraft are completely destroyed. Further out, buildings show damage from flying wreckage and fires. The infected pay no attention to us until we're within 50 feet.
Since they are
Then
meat
it goes
eaters,
toward
so
eerie synchronization.
you can raise them
Empty
with the
eyes
Drake
focusing on
ones.
living prey. No intelligence shows in those stares. Just primitive hunger driving damaged nervous systems. Morgan takes the first shot. A suppressed round that drops an
Oh,
infected
that's the
wing
other
and
thing.
reverses you
It's a
form.
boat.
The creature falls without sound. Brain destroyed
Oh,
before nerves can
um,
register impact.
so
The others don't
Reaper,
react to their companion's death.
you
I
have
move
another
methodically through
Mal
Ray's
gas
dark,
bag.
lonely retail space.
My Estrella
My
server
nerves are
kind of
tuned for
shut
crushing
down for
doses
12
from
hours, and when I came back, I had died
Each target
somehow,
drops keenly,
and I
inflicting
no
burns that
longer
have
have
no
my
resistance to
mail anymore that you
long-lasting
gave me
projectiles.
because, well,
Male
it was
infected
no longer in
neutrons
my
travel through
inventory
stubborn
because
terrain at the
somehow,
tip,
some way I died.
jaw hanging loose. Morgan's second shot punches through his forehead.
So
Right,
Ark
Vincent?
arced me.
We're at your back door. Where's the entrance? Storm cellar doors on the north side. The lock is broken.
Yeah, Ark
I had to
seems to
cut it when my main entrance got blocked.
hate me at times, I
The storm
swear.
cellar doors hang open, revealing concrete steps descending into
We were gonna
darkness.
go do a
I
drop to
activate the
start
light
working
bulb
on the
and walk the
Drakelings and
narrow stairway.
decided against it
The air
because right
bars of the
before we were
building
about to
carry the
go, it
stench of
started getting
fuel,
really fucking
cardiac
laggy.
stream, and
Like the
something
fuck?
else. Carbon
So
monoxide
we
poisoning.
decided against it.
Ray, we're coming down. Are you mobile? Barely. I'm dizzy,
Yeah, but that has
nauseous.
nothing to do with
I can
down
have fuel
there.
poisoning from the
And
generator
it
exhaust.
wasn't that
Had to
full
shut
over
down the
here
ventilation
earlier.
system when the filters got damaged. The basement reveals Ray's amateur approach to bunker construction. Instead of a built shelter, he's converted his basement into a survival space using improvised materials. Plastic sheeting creates air barriers, camping equipment substitutes for proper life support systems, and commercial generators provide
All right,
power
you
through
ready?
jury-rigged electrical connections. Ray lies on a cot near his radio equipment, face pale,
All right.
breathing shallow.
How would
He's
you
nearly
like
35 years old,
to? I don't know
gray-haired,
how
gray-clothes that
strong my
haven't been changed in
magmasaurs
days.
are.
His hands shake as he tries to pick them
So
up.
if you want to bring your
Tears
Karcher,
filter with
we'll
carbon
take the
monoxide
magmasaurs
spray.
out for a run if you'd like.
How long have you been breathing bad air? Morgan asks,
Metal
checking
and
Ray's pulse.
obsidian run.
2 days, maybe 3.
I think they get all
I
of
keep
that,
track
right?
of
They get
time down
metal,
here.
obsidian, and
The
crystal, right?
generator started acting up, and I couldn't get proper ventilation working.
Huh?
I examine Ray's bunker setup while Morgan assesses his
All right.
medical
So
condition.
we can take them out
His
for a
face shows
spin.
enthusiasm but
I just
lacks
got to remember.
professional engineering.
If you want to grab
Ventilation
the,
ducts connect to
take the
the
RG
damaged
off
house
the
above.
teleporter for me.
Aircraft debris has crushed the intake system. The generator sits in an adjacent room with insufficient exhaust routing, explaining the carbon monoxide buildup. Ray, we need to get you out of here immediately. Can you walk?
Where are the
I
ground
think so.
magmasaurs?
Let me
Where are
gather
the?
some essential gear.
Oh, bye, Joe.
We leave now with
Oh,
the
that's who was
everything
talking
else
about.
stays. Ray's face shows the pain of abandoning years
Joe.
but he nods
I
briefly as
guess Joe
frustrated
said
remarks
that
of the impact.
he
Radio
found his
equipment,
third wife
weapons,
talking about
ammunition,
me.
and basic survival supplies disappear into the pack with practiced efficiency. The crash
Yeah.
from upstairs freezes us all. Something heavy is falling, followed by scraping sounds that suggest movement above our heads. They're in the house, Morgan whispers, readying his rifle. We move toward the storm cellar exit in tactical formation. Morgan leading, Ray in the middle, me hovering in the rear.
I've been
The
married
sounds
once.
above
I don't
echo
think I'm
through the
getting
night.
married ever again,
Multiple infected have found their way inside the damaged structure.
to be
Daylight
honest.
from the cellar entrance
I've
reveals our
been there.
first problem.
I've been
An
there,
infected
done
female
that.
between us and the backyard.
Don't want to
Attracted
do it
by sounds
again.
from
My
Ray's bunker,
ex-husband was
or drawn to the
abusive,
scents
but
we left
I'm
behind.
absolutely
They
terrified of
muscle away
going
from the
through shit
skeleton,
again.
but any noise will draw their attention. Morgan gestures for silence and takes aim at the nearest target. His suppressed rifle coughs softly.
I
Dropping the
knew my
infected female
ex-husband
trembles as he turns. Then the two
for
creatures turn from the
9
cellar and
years. We got
slowly face.
married and we
The
were
second
together
target falls to
for like a
Morgan's left.
year, so in total
But the
10
third begins
years.
shuffling toward our position.
Where the
I
fuck did I
fire
put
once,
them at,
punching
bro?
through the creature's chest without stopping its advance. A second shot to the head
The
drops it
dinos you
5
gave me
feet
to
from the cellar entrance.
earlier.
Clear. Move. 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 We emerge into overcast afternoon light. Ray stumbling between us
Because
as we
that had the
navigate through the
Magnosaurs, am I
aircraft moving
correct?
toward our vehicles. The neighborhood remains eerily quiet except for distant
We're
rumbling
server saving.
that
That's
suggests
why I
more
can't do shit.
infected somewhere beyond our immediate area. Vincent,
Oh,
contacts approaching from the east. Looks like our shooting attracted attention.
oh, let me check in here.
I
Did I
turn to see a group of infected stumbling through
put
the
anything
wreckage,
in here?
drawn by the sounds of our extraction. They move with
I have a
arms reaching
tendency
wide
to
as though scrambled
crystal in
instincts
that.
drive them toward living prey.
I do have a
A minute,
tendency to throw shit in a
8, maybe
vault
10. We can outrun
times.
them if we move now.
Nope.
Ray's condition slows our withdrawal
None
slightly.
of those cryo
Carbon
fridges. Where
monoxide
the
poisoning has
fuck?
affected his coordination and strength,
Did I
forcing us to
maybe throw
support
them
him
in
between
here?
us as we retreat toward the vehicles. Behind us, the infected maintain pursuit, guided by sight and sound.
No?
We reach the trucks as the first infected
Yeah.
round the corner
Queenie is
behind us.
absolutely losing her ever
Morgan looks
fucking
Ray to
loving
the
mind.
passenger seat of
Because
his
no, she
vehicle while
can't
I
find
provide security, rifle trained on the advancing creatures. Vincent, Ray's in bad shape. I'm taking him directly to my bunker for
it.
medical treatment. Can you handle rear guard?
Yo.
Roger. I'll
Yeah,
follow
that's
and
what he
make sure
said.
you won't pick up a tail. The drive back through Portland's
No,
industrial
they were
district
fully
becomes a tense
grown.
game of navigation
Where
and
the
evation.
fuck did I put them
Infected
though?
emerge from buildings and side streets, drawn by engine noise, but our vehicles maintain enough speed to stay ahead of their stumbling pursuit. Ray's rescue changes everything about my perspective on this new world.
No.
His amateur bunker construction and
Not
kill
in
site
there either.
selection
That's just a...
represent a harsh lesson in preparation standards. Enthusiasm means nothing without proper engineering. But more importantly, the mission reveals the value of cooperation
Oh,
and
here's some
collective
baby
intelligence.
Fassos.
My lone wolf fantasy crumbles in the face of real-world challenges.
And this one.
Ray would have died without assistance, weakening our survivor network. Morgan Vincent, how's our patient?
Oh, okay,
Stable
okay.
but weak. He needs oxygen therapy, but he'll
I
recover.
was gonna
We'll
raise
give him
them, just say fuck it
optimum
and throw
day.
them out to raise
Back
them.
at Morgan's bunker, we
Where the
establish Ray in a medical
fuck?
bay with oxygen concentrators. His color improves within an hour, as pure oxygen purges carbon monoxide from his
Alright.
bloodstream.
Yeah, I saw an
I
RG in there.
can't thank you guys enough.
This
Ray
is... Oh,
sighs,
wait. I think I
strong.
remember.
I thought I was
Dumbass.
going to die down there. You nearly did, Morgan replies bluntly. Your bunker
Yes, I
design
am,
included
because I know
rigid flares
exactly
that
where
could
the
have
fuck
killed
they're
you
at.
even without the aircraft crash. Ray nods, accepting the criticism with surprising grace. I know. I was so
You
focused
are
on having a bunker
too
that I didn't think
funny.
through the engineering properly. Learned that lesson the hard way. As evening approaches, we monitor radio frequencies for intelligence about other survivor groups.
I
The
just got
emergency
myself
bands
stuck
carry
in a
desperate pleas
Magnusaur.
and fragmentary
So I...
reports, but also something new. Organized communications suggesting
Alright.
coordinated survivor communities. There's a group in Salem claiming to have secure perimeter and medical facilities, Ray reports.
I am not
They're asking for
important.
technical specialists, offering long-term security in exchange for
I'm far
skills.
from important.
What kind
I'm
of
just here.
specialists? I ask. Engineers, medical personnel, radio operators, people with knowledge that
I'm
can't
just
be
here to
easily
make people
destroyed.
happy.
The concept intrigues me. Rather than hiding in individual bunkers, prepared survivors might achieve better
She's trying to
security
beat me
through
up,
cooperative
y'all.
communities, shared
Ouch.
resources, specialized skills, mutual defense. Morgan, what's your assessment of group versus individual survival strategies? Honestly, today proved that lone wolf tactics have serious limitations. We accomplished more working together than
I don't
any of
know.
us could have managed alone. Ray sits up straighter,
What?
oxygen mask pushed aside. I've been thinking about that too. My bunker failed because I tried to do
She
everything myself.
beating me in the booty with a
Engineering,
tuck sword.
construction, life support systems. I didn't have the expertise for any of it. Outside
Alright,
Morgan's
making
bunker,
2
in the
saddles. I don't
consequently
have
abandoned
ascendant,
estate,
so we're just going to
we
use
secured the
primitive.
bunkers. We watched scattered creatures stumble through darkness, driven by hunger they could not
I'm
satisfy.
going to make a boat.
Tomorrow will
We
bring
gotta make
new
a boat, Ray
challenges
Ray.
as this dead
We
world
gotta make a
continues its
shipyard in the
decay.
boat.
But tonight, 3 prepared survivors sit in safety, sharing resources and knowledge. Ray's rescue has evolved into something more valuable. Genuine
Yeah.
cooperation among people who understand
Ugh.
survival.
Alright.
Vincent, I've been
I
thinking,
have
Morgan says.
no.
Maybe it's
I'm
time to
getting
start
her the DLC
broadcasting
when
our
I
movement.
can. I left.
Reach out to
Oh
unprepared individuals, share intelligence, coordinate
no,
action
for the
together.
boats though she
The
does
idea
because
has
it's
been,
part of.
instead of waiting for rescue
She's
to
on
return
Gen
to
one.
aliens in isolation,
She's been on
we
Gen
can
one.
help
I'm the only
rebuild
one that
connections
hasn't,
into
and I
survival together.
refuse to.
Agreed.
Yeah,
But we
I
be careful
refuse
with
to.
proper security protocols. Screen contacts thoroughly before revealing
What?
locations. Ray grins, the first genuine smile I've seen from him all day.
You like them?
Maybe this apocalypse isn't the end of everything. Maybe it's just the
Ah,
beginning of something better. His optimism seems naive after the
the
day's harsh
whole.
lessons, but it carries truth. The
You
only
know
real
blue's
collapse
my
creates
favorite color,
opportunities for
ma'am.
those prepared to seize them. Not the playground I'd
All
imagined,
right, you got your
but
card, Char?
something more complex and potentially rewarding. A community of prepared
All
survivors
right.
working together to rebuild civilization according to principles of self-reliance and mutual support.
Actually, they're a
It won't
breeding
be
pair.
easy,
Would you like me to
and
get
many
you
will
an
die
egg?
in the attempt. But for those with the skills and
Yes,
determination to
ma'am.
adapt, this new world
And
might
I can
offer
even clone them
possibilities
later on
unthinkable.
when I get more element. But right now I am running
Today
short
marked
on
the
element.
close of another
So,
transition from the sailing group. Tomorrow, we'll begin reaching out, building networks, creating the
who,
foundation
me?
for whatever comes next. Tonight, though, we rest in safety. 3 survivors
Why
have
is it
lined
not
up
meeting?
Operation means
Oh,
limited
are we
stockpile of
lagging?
supplies. It means building the human connections that make survival worthwhile.
Oh, it's because are you sitting in it? Oh, it requires lava to mate? How do I get lava?
Hello, survivors. We made it through another night. Sit down, take a breath, subscribe to our channel. The next story begins now.
How do you get
The
lava?
forest had become my home 3 weeks ago, though home felt like too kind of word for it. I'd been moving through these woods week in
Uh,
week out since abandoning the motorcycle on Highway 26, when the engine finally seized and left me with nothing but the pack on my back and the weight of everything I'd lost. David would have laughed at me. My older brother, the one who actually
hmm.
knew how to survive out here, who tried for years to teach me the difference between edible berries and the ones that would make you sick. I'd always been too busy with spreadsheets and tax returns to pay attention. Now those lessons were all I had left of him.
Mm.
Fragments of memory I clung to while setting snares for rabbits and filtering creek water through my shirt. The cold had teeth this morning. Late October in the Cascade foothills meant frost on the undergrowth and breath that hung in the air like smoke. I'd learned to move quietly, not gracefully. Never that, but quiet enough that the birds didn't scatter anymore when I passed. Quiet enough
Yeah,
that I
I
could hear
will
danger
clone them
before it
for
moved.
her instead of breeding
Usually,
them. All right,
the smell hit me first.
I'm
That
not
sweet, sick
risking
stench of
because
decay
these
without
aren't
room to
even like
breathe
really high
swallowed
level.
me
They're
in
like
its grip.
145s and
I
150.
froze mid-step, one hand instinctively moving to the hunting knife David had given me 4 Christmases ago. The blade was dull now, nicked from
Yeah,
desperate use, but it was still
no.
mine. I could hear them, 2, maybe 3, crashing through the brush somewhere to my
Even after
left.
you breed them?
The infected didn't move like people anymore. They moved like broken toys, all forward momentum and no self-preservation. snapping branches and trampling ferns without any awareness of the noise
Yeah.
they made. I
I DC'd.
nodded